What's up, you guys? It's me, Sai, back with another video. We are going to experiment with this K-seal today. I noticed a few months ago, I filled up my coolant reservoir and I noticed it went completely empty. And I'm like, where's the coolant going? And just the other day when I went back and I filled it up again, I used 2 jugs of coolant already. It's like it has to be a leak. So I looked around when it was idling for a while, and I noticed like it was leaking somewhere underneath the throttle body, and it looked like a coolant hose is routed there underneath the throttle body somewhere. And so I'm hoping this K-seal could fix my power problem, you know, and get me through the winter. It got a lot of good reviews, you guys, all over, like all across the board. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. A lot of people were raving about this. The only con to this is I don't think it's meant for leaking hose. Let's hope that in this scenario, maybe it seals my hose. Because I just don't feel like ripping the car apart right now. Just finished doing the spark plugs, the valve cover, because it was leaking, and a new battery, and I just don't feel like doing anything else. So we're gonna try this tonight. I brought a little flashlight to be able to see everything, and I'll let you guys know if it works. All right, guys, here we are. This van has been sitting here for years, so I have started on and off, you know, throughout the summer, but this is where it was leaking, and let's see if this works. Otherwise, we're just gonna take it to the repair shop because it's too cold to be working on cars. It was leaking somewhere underneath the throttle body, and there is a hose right there. And this stuff does say it doesn't fix hose, so let's hope it's just like, I don't know. I'm gonna try it. This is the only place to put coolant, so let's hope it reaches it. So I'm probably gonna have to put the K-seal in first and then fill it up with fluid so it runs through the engine. But we'll see. If it doesn't work, it only cost me a couple bucks, right? So it says shake for 30 seconds, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do it with the car running. It says you can do it warm or cold, but I'm gonna do it with the car running. Alright, guys, it's been 30 minutes since I put the K-seal in. I honestly do not know how the Ford Transit Connect works, because usually there's a radiator cap you put it in. I don't even see a radiator. I think it's underneath this plastic, but there's no like actual refill for the radiator. So I just put it in the reservoir, but the coolant hasn't moved, so it's not circulating. The product's still all in there, so I'm a little worried. I did just look up online how to make it flow throughout, and they said you actually have to rev the engine. So I've been revving it back and forth, hoping it would go down. Now, it did change a little bit because before the fluid was dark. Now it's a little bit orange, so I think it's going in. I have a little bit of burning right here, but I think it's from the old coolant that was leaking. So what I'm gonna do is let it run for 30 more minutes, and usually it would leak overnight. So I'm gonna park the car somewhere new where there's no leak spot, and tomorrow morning I'll be able to tell if it started leaking again. So far I don't see any new drips, and it's just been sitting idling here, so I think it's working so far. But I hope the K-seal is actually able to run through the whole system, so it's able to seal wherever it's leaking. Okay, I just want to show you guys there's no leaks, so we're gonna continue this video tomorrow. We got a small little drop right there, but I think the
oil plug is leaking. Not so bad, that's just a drip, but we don't have no coolant leak so far, so I think this stuff works. We'll see tomorrow.
As promised, you guys, here's the car. The very next day, no new leaks. I did drive the car home, and it's about a 30-minute drive home. The product held up. I've had no leaks since. I will do an updated video if I get a new leak, but so far I'm very impressed. Thumbs up on this product.